What's happening, guys? Brenton Plays Magic is my channel. My name's Brenton. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Like the videos if you dig them. We're playing some Affinity right now. If you're watching some of the previous videos on the channel, you would know that I was on Lantern Control, and thanks to Bud, we decided to, well, I decided, that I was tired of losing because I don't have the time to put into getting good with that deck. I wanted to try, I really did, because I had the deck built in paper, and originally that was my intention with building it in paper, was to, uh, learn the modern metagame as diverse as it is, and you really have to know the decks to be good with, with Lantern Control. You have to know the decks that are out there to really be good. And I just don't have time. And I got tired of losing. It was demoralizing. I think I said that on the last match that I recorded. Bogles, really? No, okay. So some type of green-white company thing, probably. You know, as an adult, we play a match with Lantern. Those games go long, and to devote, 20 to 30 minutes, sometimes more of my time, which is very limited at the moment, to go to game 3 and then just lose, it's started to really grind on me. I mean, we don't play Magic. We're not like, it's not like we're 12, 13, 14 years old anymore, where we play Magic and we don't get pissed when we lose. I get pissed when I lose. It gets irritating. If I lose a good matchup that was close, that's one thing. But it's another entirely to, I just found myself, I know I'm rambling here and I apologize. I found myself in a lot of matches winning game 1 very easily and then losing game 2, and then going to game 3, and the matches last a long time typically, and then the ones that I lose game 3, just very annoying, very annoying. And the good thing about Affinity is that you know the matches are fast. When you win, I mean, you win fast. They don't go out to turn 13, 14, 15, or in the unfortunate scenarios where the guy just won't give up and you've got to grind him down to the last card in his deck. I mean, yeah, it's fun, but I don't have time for it. Just don't have time for it. Okay, so we'll obviously just be tokening up our dudes. They're getting fucking dangerous, man. 3/3 champion, you need to give up. So I hope some of that makes sense. I didn't give up on Lantern. Like I said, I've still got the deck in paper. I plan to keep it in paper. The coolest thing about that is that part of the deck ports over to Affinity. It's cheaper to do it online because a lot of those cards are cheaper. But Mox Opal is so expensive right now. Like, if you got a set of Mox Opals in paper, keep those cards, man. I bought mine for 30 a piece, and I think they were modern. I think I got like 1 or 2 from this set, Mirrodin or whatever, and a couple of Modern Masters. And I paid right around 30 a piece for them, and they were all near mint, very, very nice condition. So those are going for more than that now. I don't know how much, but more than that. And probably the same with Ensnaring Bridge, which is the other big money card in that deck. There's a lot of cards that add up, but keep your Mox Opals, that's for sure. If you've got some Modern Masters, some Mirrodins, whatever, and they don't match, don't be a whiny bitch about it. At least you're fortunate enough to be able to afford owning Mox Opals in paper. Let alone online, they're ridiculously expensive right now. Let's I assume let's run out our next champion. Let's get in for the beats. How you like my beats? Does he double? He does double. It's totally cool, man. Creep. Yeah, I should have done that. I was thinking about that a minute ago. And then I started talking about like people in their mock opals. Yeah, that was pretty piss poor play on my part. Apologize, guys. Watch him just path or dismember our overseer. And then I'll have another answer and another answer, and we'll lose. Yeah, that's a whole other topic for conversation. If you're a member of any of the Facebook groups, you see the guys who are hell bent on foiling out their decks. Let's see here. Creatures in non-basic lands your opponents control enter the battlefield tap. Well, that is annoying. So now, do we want to kill the Thalia or do we want to kill this thing? I don't know. So he gets in for a little bit. I guess it depends on what we draw, right? We've got enough land, enough mana access now that we should be able to play whatever we draw. And our creatures are not hasty, so does it really matter if they come in tapped? I don't know. Okay. So now, what? We basically just say, fuck you, I win. Danger up our ex-champion. And then Galvanic Blast to the face. What's this? How much is this? 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Probably Whip Flare for a blast. Grafdigger's Cage for maybe Throne. Not a lot of basic landage going on there that I saw. We dropped Thoughtcast for Blood Moon. Looks pretty fast land, fetch land heavy. He doesn't play any red cards, so anything I'm missing, Dispatch, I don't really think. I mean, he's not really creature heavy, and these suck against Ancient, against Lingering Souls, rather. We could do, a, excuse me, drop a, maybe go down a Memnite for a relic. But what else does he have that's relying on graveyard ability outside of Lingering Souls? And we don't really see that much, and Grafdigger's Cage gets it done. Let's just try it like this. But yeah, back to the foiling out the decks with masterpieces and foil foreign language cards and stuff. Man, it's cool, but I don't know. It's not quite my style. Definitely a keepable hand. There's 1,000 other things I'd rather spend my money on than, what's the difference between, like, if you built Affinity in paper and got the best price on every card, traded for what you could, you know what I mean? You know, you can build the deck for under $1,000, you know? Now, you foil the whole thing out and do masterpieces, you're closer to like 3, okay? It's not my budget. Do what you will, but not in my budget. Alright, let's go like this. And I'm not hating on you if you've got, you know, the masterpiece all foil fucking deck built. You know, it's your money. Do what you want with it, of course. But also step back and ask yourself, like, do I have a car payment? Am I paying on student loans? You know, is this the best way to spend my money? The answer might surprise you if you think about it, you know, logically. I personally, for one, am just fortunate, feel fortunate enough to be able to afford and own some of those nice cards and be able to have, like, you know, the full Affinity build on MTGO and be able to play. So, I personally, just to cap all this off, don't give 2 fucks about foils. Alright, so that kind of blows. We kind of knew that was coming. Actually, we didn't. We didn't bring in our wear and tear because we're shitty sideboarders. Okay. Alright, so... So cranial plating is now a dead card. Let's... Really? I can't even tap that for mana? Okay. Well, we're learning stuff. We're learning stuff. That's pretty fucking retarded. We're still coming to get you there, green-white player. So my sideboard right now has got 1 Wear Tear and 1 Ancient Grudge as far as our artifact hate goes. Stony Silence, I forgot how bad it sucks. I don't see too many decks that have it, but when it does come down, it really kind of blows. No plays, really. Okay. So I'm kind of like, alright, we'll play this dude. I guess I'll get rid of the Ancient Grudge and bring back in the second Wear and Tear. So if we had one, we could kill this. Life would be better. Pick your land, dude. Well, that's stupid. You should have took the Signal Pest, you dumb dumb. Without the Signal Pest, my Ornithopters are just little things that sit there. I personally am talking about the foiling out the decks and stuff. The foil stuff's one thing. You know, don't get me wrong. I've had foil cards. I have some. They're cool, but oh, Thieves Rhino. Touche. I'm more about the artwork, honestly, and I really dig when I was putting this Affinity deck together. Honestly, the main focus was to build it as cheaply as possible. But that being stated, these new Ornithopters are cool. Look at this. I like this dude right here. He's like, what the fuck, man? I'm so stoned. You're tripping me out. Seeing this little guy fly above him, he's totally flipping out. Well, this little girl's having a blast. But yeah, I like the new Ornithopter. This is a very bland deck when you're looking through it as far as the artwork goes and all these cards, and then you get the big pretty ornithopters. Lots of colors. So anyway, our cranial platings are just sitting there being stupid. So we will get in with our ornithopters. We're probably just going to lose this match. I guess we could have fired this up. It's not a, yeah, that's a mistake on our part. That was a mistake. All right, so is he going to fire up his Gavany Township? It wouldn't make sense to me. Oh, okay. I was expecting like Lingering Souls right there or something. Okay. Bird of Paradise. So I guess this is like Adzan Company or something like that, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm sure our opponent was thinking to himself, dude, what's the deal? Why didn't you fire that up? Okay, so we are at 13. That's yeah. I don't know that we win this race. Depends on if he decides to tap out. Depends on if he wants to run some counters out with this guy. He's got one card left in hand. I assume he does, right? Right? Oh, yeah, of course. And that kind of hurts with the birds. Really does. Makes the birds actually a factor. Yeah, so we're probably just dead here. Siege Rhino has trample, so the Memnite, the Overseer, are just kind of there. What do we draw? A pointless card. Okay. Yeah. I think we're just dead here. Let's go to game 3. Yeah, I think Blood Moon would have been really good right there. Let's go for that Wear and Tear. Yeah, for sure. Stony Silence is the card that got us. So maybe we go down Blast, and we go down a Memnite for Thought Seizes, because those are our 2 other ways to rip the Stonies. No sideboard cards, but as far as Affinity hands go, typically it's not too bad. All right, land, free robot, opal, robot, and that's our turn. And we can play Steel Overseer next turn and watch him die to removal spell. Rajaver Ficker. Now, Blood Moon would be a pretty awesome draw. We could play it this turn since we have the Spirit Opal. Blood Moon us. No. No Blood Moon. No Blood Moon for us. That's cool, though. That's cool. So let's, swing with our team. Take 4 DJ Nitro. DJ Nitrogen. All right. So I believe that Steel Overseer is the correct play right here. Well, we kind of fucked up. We should play the Opal and the Vault Scourge too. But more than likely we can just do that next turn and it's not that big a deal. Yeah, this game is... we knew it. Didn't we fucking call it, of course. Yeah, we'll take our mountain. Yeah, we knew it. We knew that. We knew that was coming. Voice of Resurgence is an annoying card. Yeah, pretty annoying because we'd have Vault Scourge on if we hadn't fucked that up last turn. So, whatever. Alright, we can just go like it doesn't matter. Jig is up. Here we go. Alright. Well, we haven't seen Stony Silence yet, and we've got pretty good board presence. Okay, so we're up to 4 mana now. Do we see a... Okay, so a Noble. It's not too scary. Gets in with the voice. Which is totally fine. We're just going to take that 3. So 3 cards left in hand. We got like Kitchen Finks, Lingering Souls. Of course you have Lingering Souls. Alright. Master? No. Okay. Alright. So maybe this dude will actually stick around this time. We will see. We will see. I think we swing in with the crew for sure. Well, maybe we don't and we run out Overseer. Maybe we do that. So we just don't lose half our board to chump blockers. If he's got the path in hand, he's got the path in hand. I guess we could have swung with Ornithopter. We could have double blocked. We don't need to lose half our team when we're going to be out of his reach of his duders, as long as we can keep Overseer around for one more turn. If he had the path, I don't know why he wouldn't have just used it at the end of his turn last turn. Okay, so he doesn't have the path. Alright. That is cool. It doesn't really hurt us too bad. Gets in with the Duder. Now, Cranial Plating would be kind of clutch. These are the Affinity hands. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. These are the draws the Affinity player lives for. The board state just drastically changed with one card. Good games. There we go. Thanks, bud. So, I think that was well played. Game 2 was an oversight on my part, not bringing in the wear and tear to address the Stony Silence. I think Game 3 we sideboarded more correctly. So, we won. Master of Ethereum definitely saved the day. In paper, it would have been a lot more fun to watch that card hit the table. You know how it is when you're playing in paper. You get the visceral reaction from your opponent. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm having fun with Affinity. I'm actually having fun playing Magic again because actually, I get to win games. So wasn't the best Lantern player, not the best Affinity player, but Affinity's strong enough, easy enough deck. I can win games in 5 turns, and uh, enjoy playing Magic because I don't lose 75% of my matches anymore. So that's the reason why I'm on Affinity at the moment. So continue to watch the matches and any suggestions on future decks after we get burnt out on Affinity, it will happen. So any suggestions on future decks? I would really like to do maybe Infect next, or do some aggro for a while, and then maybe switch over to maybe some combo. I don't know. I don't know. All depends on time and money. I'm not sponsored or anything like that, so it's all my cash flow, and there's very little of that. So thanks. Please like the video and subscribe. Check us out next time. See ya.